If there's one team that was really good last year that could take a giant step back in the 2023 season, could be the Phoenix Suns. What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? And a lot of people don't think these Suns are going to replicate what they did in 2022, and I agree 100%. This team's depth isn't great. The moment I'm recording this, it is 7 o'clock on October 11th. Jay Crowder is still on the team. I will be trading him before the season starts. But yeah, you have Devin Booker, who peaked throughout his career last year, or he didn't peak. He had the best season of his career last year. I don't know why I said peak there. And he's going to look to add on to his 2022 campaign this year. There's no problem at the top. Devin Booker can lead us to a championship. He did that back in 2021. Chris Paul, though, he is 37. That is something we do have to worry about. DeAndre Ayton, fresh off that contract extension, hasn't talked to Monty Williams, or that's what he said during media day. He is an 85 overall. Mikal Bridges an 83, one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. Cameron Johnson is due for a new extension at the end of this year, so we are going to be paying him. He's one of the better three-point shooters in the league. And then it's kind of gross, like Sarge coming off an injury, Payne, Torrey Craig. I don't like Landry Shamet. He's made way too much money in this league for his skill set. But yeah, Jay Crowder making about $10 million a year. Let's see if we can get somebody that we can at least put in the rotation for him. You know what? I kind of like this trade. The Wizards are trying to make the playoffs. Maybe they just cut ties on Rui Hachimura. We're going to do this trade, Jay Crowder for Rui Hachimura. We'll see if we're going to sign him by the end of the year. If he does have a down year, I probably won't unless he comes back on the QO. Yeah, like this team lacks big man depth. It isn't great. So Hachimura is probably going to be the sixth man. Then we got Payne, Dario Saric, Landry Shamet, Torrey Craig, Aiden, Cameron Johnson, Mikal Bridges, Devin Booker. Why would Devin Booker be getting 30 minutes and Mikal Bridges 35? Like Chris Paul, he is 37 years old. He's going to play about 31 minutes a night. Devin Booker about 35. We could do 32 to Bridges, about 32 to Aiden, and then 29 to Cameron Johnson. Just taking a look at the shot tendency, Booker to 99, that's good. Chris Paul to 78 is fine with me. We could probably bump up Aiden to like an 82. Mikal Bridges up to an 84 as well. Johnson at a 70 is fine. Hachimura could be at a 63. Payne and Sarge, we could lower down to a 60. All right, so that is going to be our team under our head coach, Monty Williams. We are 4.5 star pace and space. Wow. All right, I didn't think we were going to be that good already. We're at least... That is very high. That's like last year's Celtics team, because if you had Ime Udoka and balance, like you just started up a franchise, like you could get 4.5 star system proficiency with that Celtics team. So let's see. How do we start the season against a team that I also think is going to take a step back, the Mavericks? We beat them by 13, though. Mikal Bridges was our leading scorer. Okay. Rui Hachimura shot 1 for 11. That's not great. We end up beating the Portland Trailblazers by 10 points. Chris Paul with 29 and 14. Aiden with 24 and 9. Booker only taking 4 shots. Okay, he didn't foul out. He's the person with 99 shot tendency. Is that like reversed? What's up with that? Booker takes 15 shots here and we get blown out. Home game against the Warriors. They are 3-0. Bam for Chris Paul. Well, if this was an unrealistic result, I would definitely do that. But I don't want to make that type of move because like that wouldn't make too much sense. I mean, I'm not saying the Hachimura one was a super realistic move, but that one just really wouldn't make any sense. What's up with this start with Devin Booker? What is going on with Devin Booker? Home game against the Pelicans. I need a 30 piece from Booker. All right, that'll do. So I'll see you guys maybe at the deadline if I think we need to make another move. Okay, yeah. The Phoenix Suns, I have realized, aren't great in the sim. Like, usually in the 2024 draft, they end up with, like, Xavier Booker. I guess this is a reason why. 19 and 37. Okay, the Suns have maybe fallen off, man. Maybe they have. We are currently the third worst seed. Wow. The Spurs are 6 and 49. Jeez, they really are tanking for Wemby. That's one of the worst records I've ever seen. Well, they traded for Gordon Hayward. I'm not sure if I agree with that. Who did they even move for Gordon Hayward? It was Keita Bates-Diop in a second. Shout out to Charlotte, also trying to tank. Hey, I mean, maybe we get Wemby, but I don't know. I would explore Chris Paul trades. Not even sure what would make sense at a deadline move for CP3. This makes sense, right? I think the Cavs would do this. I think probably the Clippers would do this, Norman Powell and John Wall, but I don't really think it's going to be worth it for us, but that is a trade that would make sense for them. Bam for Chris Paul. I mean, yeah, I would love this, but why would they do that? I feel like the Knicks are a team that would want Chris Paul. I think they would move Brunson. Like, the Lakers would do this. Why is Russ the 3 stars? I mean, I would maybe do this if I can get your 2023, 5, and 6 first for Russ. Yeah, I would do this trade, but I don't think they're going to say yes to it. They want Josh Okogie, so I can get 3 first. I should probably do this, right? I should probably do this. I mean, Russ is gone at the end of the year. Schroeder's also gone. I could maybe flip him, but I'm getting 3 first-round picks for Chris Paul, who's 38 years old, 37, excuse me. I mean, he's still a solid player, but I feel like we commit to the tank. And then maybe we trade DeAndre Ayton in the offseason and we build around Booker and Bridges, which is a kind of a new strat for these Suns rebuilds. Like, that's normally something I don't do. I will go back to this, though. I do want to see if I get any other offers. Like Rudy Gobert, I don't really want him. Keldon Johnson, why would the Spurs do this? The Rockets, no, they wouldn't do that. I mean, I would love Scottie Barnes, but no. Pistons, no. Pacers, no. I mean, the Nuggets maybe would do this if they want to win right now, but I don't think so. Same with the Nets. Mavericks would probably think about this, but I don't really want Christian Wood, so I think we're going to trade Chris Paul to the Lakers for Russell Westbrook. I'm asking for this first, and this first right here. 3 first-round picks for Chris Paul. Basically, I also get off the Shamet contract next year, which is kind of nice, and they also want Josh Okogie in a second, which I'd be willing to do. And I get Troy Brown. Boom! We just made a blockbuster trade. I didn't think I was going to be trading Chris Paul in year 1, but we are 19-37. I'm even going to release Russ right now because he's going to win me games. Unless we could turn this into a 3-team trade and get something realistic for Russ. Yeah, no, he's making too much money. I don't plan on bringing him back, so we are going to release Russ to free agency. All right, I'm not going to move Cameron Johnson, though. I'm not going to move Aiden. Aiden could be traded, especially if we do get the Wemby sweepstakes. But, yeah, we're going to be building this team around Mikal Bridges and Devin Booker. Both are 26 years old. Aiden could possibly be moved in the offseason, like I said. And yeah, let's hope that this team just continues to lose games. I really thought that we would be competing to at least go to the conference finals this year. No, we're competing for Wemby. Death, taxes, and Luka winning MVP in year 1 of 2K Sims. No player making an All-NBA team. Wow, this was actually rock bottom. This was the worst possible scenario for the Phoenix Suns this year. I can't believe we had a tank, man. I really can't believe it. So the Lakers with Chris Paul are the 3 seed. We'll monitor them. We'll see how far they can go. Please tell me we bottomed out. I didn't even want to. Oh my God, we went 29-53, which is just 5th in the West. Oh my goodness, no. 5th. Okay. Wow, that's actually 5th. Tied for the 5th projected pick in the draft, so it's 5 or 6. Okay, the West was dog shit compared to the East. 12-70 from the Spurs. That is one of the worst records I have ever seen in year 1 of a sim. Booker was our leading scorer, followed by Mikal Bridges, who had a really good year. I would say so, and he was he? I don't think he made an all-defensive team, but I might have missed it. No, he didn't. DeAndre Ayton, about 15-10. He definitely took a step back this year. Cameron Johnson had a career year, though, for us. Dennis Schroeder. Not have that on my bingo card for him to be the starting point guard by year's end. Steph Curry is your Western Conference Finals MVP. And Zach LaVine, man, the Bulls are great in the simulation, is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Bulls win in 7. God, year 1, the Bulls do so good in the simulation. It's a breath of fresh air. You don't normally see that. Greg Popovich is going to be retiring. Melo goes to the Hall of Fame. Gets his jersey retired by the Nuggets. This could change the whole course of the video right here. We have the 5th projected pick. Okay, we have the tiebreaker over the Wizards. Please jump me from 5 to 1. I never get that. If you drop me to 7, I'm going to be pissed. All right, here we go. So we can't drop down to 8. I think that would be, virtually impossible. Just don't drop me to 7. Please don't drop me to 7. I will cry if we drop to 7. Okay, that's huge. All right, can we not drop to 6? Please. Yes, okay, we don't drop to 6. Whoa. No, did I just reset it? Oh my God. I accidentally just pressed B. I hope that doesn't change this. Oh my God. All right, I think it's been the same so far. I don't think anything has changed as long as the Magic stay here at 7. Yes. Okay, so it is going to be the same lottery. That would have been funny if we just dropped to 7 because I accidentally pressed the B button. So the Wizards at 6. Yeah, this is good. There's a solid chance that we moved into the top 4. Come on, we got to be the first team that moves up here, please. Yes, let's go. Yes. All right, after not getting the most luck in my last rebuild, we're getting pretty good luck here. Oh my God, yes, we're in the top 3. All right, I want either Scoot or Wemby. So you won 12 games to drop to 4. That sucks. Come on, get me into the top 3. Let's go. Get me into the top 2. Let's go. Come on, I want 1. I never get Wemby. Please, I never get Wemby. Damn it. Like that sucks, man. Like I would have been able to move Aiden for a point guard. You know what? I can't complain with Scoot Henderson. But yeah, like in the Raptors rebuild, didn't get lucky in year 1. But here we are with the 2nd overall pick in the draft. Unless the Jazz take Henderson, I'm going to be taking, I'm not going to be getting Wemby. I'm going to be getting Scoot Henderson, which I'm fine with. So yeah, that is pretty much a lock that we're going to be getting him there. So do we want to make any trades? I don't think so. I mean, I'll test the market for DeAndre Ayton, but move him for another center, move him for a power forward. Don't know if that really makes sense at the moment. So yeah, when Wembanyama goes 1, I'll get him in the future, man. So with the second overall pick, we're going to take Henderson. And would you turn down Henderson and Ayton for Wemby? No, you'd probably still say I'm keeping Wemby. All right, I mean, we're going to compare them throughout this video. We also got Julian Phillips with the 24th pick, a forward out of Tennessee. So team player options, we are not going to be bringing back Cameron Payne. I don't think we're going to really have too much cap space because we're paying Ayton, paying Bridges, and we're paying Devin Booker. We do have around $25 million in cap though. This is weird though. Like I have cap space this year, but not next year. I don't really see that too often. So I really only have about $16 million. And I mean, if we look at the total players on roster, it's 5. But I would like to get Hashimura and Cameron Johnson back, but they are going to have decently big cap holds. I'm going to sign Javonte Green to a 2-year deal. We're going to be renouncing the rights on everybody but Rui Hashimura and Cameron Johnson. So I would like to lock up Hashimura, honestly, or excuse me, Cameron Johnson. So if I gave him 17 mil, it's kind of a lot, don't you think? All right, we'll do it. 17 mil for 4 years, 68 million total. And, okay, he actually said no, and he's going to take a deal from the Pistons, 3 years, 55. I mean, Hashimura I don't love either, but he's, like, by far the best player that I could kind of bring over. I'm going to sign Nerlens Noel to a 1-year deal to be the backup center. Hopefully we don't have to re-announce the rights on Hashimura to do this. Okay, we're good there. And then I will bring back Hashimura. I guess. Did I really just re-announce his rights? I hate that 2K automatically does that because now I can't keep him. It would have been nice to have him on the QO. All right, Cameron Payne, you're coming back because I have no better options on a $6 million deal. At least Aiden progressed, but yeah, this is basically going to be the 9-man rotation. The bench is still gross. We don't have depth. All right, so let's take a look at the rotation. Henderson, Booker, I'm very excited for that backcourt. Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson, Aiden, Payne, Noel, Green, and then it'll be Julian Phillips, who will be getting about 17 minutes a night. We're going to do, I think, 17 to Javonte Green, probably 18 to Nerlens Noel, 24 to Cameron Payne, and then we're going to play the starters a ton. Cameron Johnson, about 31, 33 to Aiden, 34 to Bridges, 35 to Booker, and then 31 to Scoot Henderson throughout his rookie season. We're 4-star pace and space. We might be in the play-in tournament. All right, the Phoenix Suns are going to at least be in the play-in tournament unless the West was absolutely loaded this year, which I don't think they will because we are going to finish above 500. We are 7 games above right now. Make that 6 after that L to the Pelicans. And yeah, the Lakers didn't win it all last year. Do they still have, after we lose by 20? Yep, they still have that big 3, so they have a shot this year. Chris Paul's still a solid player. We did lose our last game of the year. Luka wins another MVP award. Wemby Rookie of the Year. We knew that was going to happen. All right, so let's see. Did any Suns make an All-NBA team? No, we didn't get any, which is fine. I don't know how Mikal Bridges is not getting on all-defensive team. 2K, you're doing my man's dirty. Scoot Henderson should have been Rookie of the Year. Julian Phillips was not very good. What's with, like, I can't draft late in the first round in 2K. I just suck at it. All right, we are 4.5-star pace and space, which is nice. So for the playoffs, I think Phillips is probably going to get, like, 10 minutes a night. I think Javonte Green, he's efficient, he just doesn't shoot, but 17 minutes is fine with him. Nerlens Noel probably going to drop down to 15. Cameron Payne had a solid year. 11 and 5.5 on not bad efficiency. 57% true shooting. I'll take that. Aiden's going to go up to 34. Johnson at 32. Bridges at 36. Booker 39, and then 33 to Scoot Henderson. Mikal Bridges had a really good season. So we're taking on, funny enough, the Lakers. Chris Paul's revenge series here, revenge play-in tournament game in round 1 of the play-in tournament. We are up by double digits, and we just choked that lead away. What was that third quarter? Oh my God, LeBron and AD combined for 68, and the game's not even done yet. We end up losing by 9. Damn, they combined for 72. But lucky enough, we do have one more crack at this. It's going to be either the Thunder or the Warriors. It is the OKC Thunder, who have added Kendrick Nunn to their team. Derek White as well. Also with Sword Thompson, who had a uneventful rookie season. So let's see. Suns versus Thunder. Come on. Can we please make the playoffs? Oh my God, we're down by 18. What? Are you serious? Do we just suck? We just suck. Come on, let's come back. Please, can we come back in this fourth quarter? That'd be kind of cool. Kind of cool. We came back. No, we end up losing by 5. Booker and Bridges had great games. Same with DeAndre Ayton. Henderson struggled. Chet and Shea, man, they come on for 52. Well, that's embarrassing. Donovan Mitchell is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and Luka for the West. Battle of juggernauts here in the finals, and it goes to 7. That's a very entertaining series, and the Mavericks win it all with Luka winning MVP and Finals MVP in the same season. There goes Chris Paul. So can we say we turned Chris Paul into Scoot Henderson? Because we did lose some games. I mean, we do have a couple first-round picks from him, and yeah, so he would have retired this year, and then what have I been left with? Absolutely nothing. So I'm kind of glad I moved him when I could, and I realized that I kind of peaked with him. So, okay, Thunder. Well, you have a lot of options there in the top 10. Wow, 2, 3, 4, and 7. I don't know if they're going to be able to keep all those. They're able to keep a decent amount, at least 3 to the 4. They picked 2 and 3. Warriors got the number 1 pick. So we have our pick at 14, and I thought we had that Pelicans pick. Oh, no, that was last year, and that was the Julian Phillips pick. All right, so it is the 2024 NBA draft. So I took a Damar here with the 14th pick. He would replace Nerlens Noel as the backup center. 7'3" man out of Spain. We have no team player options. There will be some studs there in free agency. Not like we're going to be able to really sign anybody. I do wish I got Payne on a longer than a 1-year deal after the season he put up for us last year. I could sign Bogdan Bogdanovic. I mean, he's not a great system fit. Kyle Anderson's a good system fit. Ugh, he's 30. But I'm going to go out and try to get Jayshawn Tate on a 3-year deal. He's a good system fit. We could use another power forward. I hate that I can't sign Cameron Payne. We are going to be making a trade with the Pelicans, though. Julian Phillips, who we took last year, Javonte Green in our 2026 lottery protected first for the Pelicans, Milwaukee unprotected first in 2025, and Trey Murphy. Yeah, Trey Murphy averaged 7 points last year. It looks like he maybe have wanted out in New Orleans, and yeah, we're acquiring him to join us here in Phoenix. We do need to sign one more player in free agency, preferably a backup point guard. It's probably going to be Alex Caruso. All right, so everybody was solid besides Caruso. Booker progressed. Same with Aiden. He's almost a 90. Henderson's up to an 83. All right, so we got Henderson, Booker, Bridges, Johnson, Aiden with Murphy, Tate, Mara, and Caruso off the bench. By far our best bench in this video. We're going to go about 17 to Mara to see how we can do throughout his rookie year. 27 to Murphy, 24 to Tate, 33 to Aiden, 27 to Johnson. Let's do 33 to Bridges, 35 to Booker, and 32 to Scoot Henderson. So let's see how far this team can go in year 3. I think that's the best team we've had yet. All right, so it is the 2025 trade deadline. We are 14 games above 500, so it's looking pretty good for us right now. We are the 5 seed in the Western Conference, 7 games back of the 1 seed, but you know what? I like our chances. Devin Booker's having a great year. Scoot Henderson's having a very solid year. Mikal Bridges has been great. I don't know if Cameron Johnson's still the answer at the 4, but I'm glad we kept Aiden because he definitely bounced back after that pretty abysmal 2023 season. I don't know. I like this team. We've definitely had our best bench so far in this video. Maybe we can make a run in the playoffs. Luka Doncic wins MVP every year. DJ Wagner, Rookie of the Year for the Golden State Warriors. That would be a team set up pretty nicely for the next 5+ years. Cole Anthony, 6th Man of the Year in Atlanta. Mobley gets D points. Shaedon Sharpe, most improved. Very excited for that Blazers rebuild. No Phoenix Suns making any All-NBA teams. How about a defensive team? How is Mikal Bridges not making any defensive teams? Ade Mara gets All-Rookie 2nd team. So we are the 2 seed in the West, going to be taking on the OKC Thunder, looking for revenge after they beat us last year. Patrick Williams would be a nice fit for us at the power forward spot. Devin Booker was the leading scorer. Yeah, we kind of saw what everybody did for us this past year. Caruso, 4 points. Honestly, didn't think he was going to score that many. So let's see. I'll maybe adjust the rotation if we do go down. But we do beat the Thunder by 24 points. They have Xavier Booker. Man, if we can get like Wembanyama, like I don't know, maybe in like a super fantasy style rebuild, 82-0 rebuild, 10+ year whatever rebuild. I get Wembanyama in year 1, Xavier Booker in year 2. Like that is the front court for the ages. That was like last year when I got Banchero and Wembanyama and they killed it. And now are we down 2 games to 1? Stop doing this to me. All right, please don't lose game 4. Oh, why? Why do we suck? Why does Booker have to play horribly when it matters the most? We do force a game 6. Booker, okay, when it matters the most, he gives me an elite game. Same with Scoot Henderson. Aiden with a great game. All right, we just got to win one more. Just one more to force a game 7 back at home at the Talking Stick Resort Arena where we got to play. And we're down by 16. Oh, my God. Okay, well, it was nice knowing you guys. It was. How do we not even get out of round 1? Ugh, I don't want to fire Monty Williams, but this is pretty dog shit from him. Come on, we've had no success in this video. No playoff success. We should have made it last year. We were, what, the 7th seed? And we didn't even make the playoffs. And we lost in round 1 as the 2 seed this year, as John the Grizzlies win it all. All right, so if we want to win it all next year, I do think that I need to add maybe an upgrade at the power forward spot. While I do love Cam Johnson, and I think I want him to still be my 6th man, maybe we move on, or maybe I try to move Jayshawn Tate, who's a good defender but can also consistently hit the 3. Like Jeremy Grant popped into my mind. Trey Murphy, I don't know if he's as good as a defender. He does have B+ perimeter D. What's his inside D? And that's not a B+. That is kind of solid. I mean, Jayshawn Tate, but he's not like the consistent 3-point shooter. All right, we'll see who becomes available this offseason. Because if next year is going to be the final year as Russ gets his jersey retired by the Thunder, Dwight by the Magic, and Blake by the Clippers, we do need to kind of solidify that power forward spot. So we are going to have the 10th pick from the Lakers and maybe the 4th pick via the Bucks. That would be huge trade-wise. All right, so we do have the 10th pick from the Lakers back from the Chris Paul trade in Season 1. And then let's see where this Milwaukee Bucks pick ends up, which ended up being kind of solid, and that was the Trey Murphy deal as well. Is it going to be at 5 or we're going to move up? Nope, it is at 5. Bulls get the number 1 pick, Thunder at 2, and the Hawks at 3. Devin Booker's now making $54 million. That is absurd. Dennis Smith Jr. is an 81 overall. Wow, he's rebounded his career. So we could get Wendell Carter Jr. for Jayshawn Tate and pick 5, but he's not really the 3-point shooter I need. So I think I'm just going to make this selection, and then we could just trade those players if need be. All right, so with the 5th overall pick, we ended up taking Bradman Taylor, 75 overall. Yeah, I guess this was a consensus top 4. And then, oh wait, maybe I should have taken Julio Gardner. And then I took Tony Ray with the 10th pick. Okay, Kloppenberg would have been better. Horace Wagner would have been better. So we're going to sign everybody here, but those guys could end up getting traded. Going to pick up Scoot Henderson's team option, obviously. We're going to extend the qualifying offer to Trey Murphy. Christian Wood could potentially be that power forward, but he's making a lot of money. 31 mil. I'd have to include Cameron Johnson. I don't want to do that. Desmond Bane would be sick, but we just don't need him at all. Cameron Reddish, a little maybe small to play the 4. We can get him in Thompson. No, I need a power forward. Mitchell Robinson, not that guy. I mean, it is really tough to find that 3-and-D center, or excuse me, power forward. Kuminga would be sick, but he is a free agent. And I mean, he'd be making 30 mil anyway. So is there anybody down here that would make sense? John Collins. None of these guys are under contract. Keldon Johnson, maybe. His inside D is a B-. I mean, he's not the greatest defender in the world. Jeremy Grant could still be that guy potentially. Aaron Gordon, but I really don't love his offensive game. I think it could be Pat Will, who's also a free agent. Okay, Triple J, though, he would really complete our team. I think he would. I would have to really throw the kitchen sink at them. So if I gave you Jayshawn Tate, yeah, really, the kitchen sink. Tony Ray, we give you Harvey Jackson and Tyler Woolridge, who was our draft pick here. 700K more. Ugh. I don't really want to throw a day more Mara in there. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, so money's also a tough thing to really find these guys as well. So let's just see how free agency goes. I mean, is there a solid guy there? I mean, we do want to bring back Trey Murphy. If we look at affordable power forwards, Royce O'Neal, Tremezi Metu. I don't really love a lot of these options, but I might just sign like Caleb Martin just to aggregate into a bigger deal. All right, now that we got Martin, we could technically go after Triple J. So let's give Trey Murphy a 3-year deal. Boom. So we're looking at small forward / power forwards that have a B- or better 3, a B- or better perimeter D, I guess a B- or better post D. Yeah, like I'm not getting any of these top guys. What's LeBron's trade value at this point? Okay. Triple J is probably the guy I would have to go after. I'm not getting Banchero. I doubt I'm getting Franz Wagner. Michael Porter Jr. is making way too much money. Herb Jones would be nice, but he's making a ton of money as well. And is that dumb to put him at the 4? How is Kuminga not gotten a deal yet? All right, let's go back to Triple J one last time because I do have some draft picks to give up. Like if I did Jayshawn Tate, we do Tony Ray. We're going to do Woolridge, Jackson, who's also 2.5 stars, which is good, and Cody Martin, plus this Lakers first, which is 2 stars. They're going to say yes to this. Boom. I'm going to sign KCP and call it an offseason. Luckily, KCP won't be playing. I mean, Mara and Taylor, 19 and 20-year-old, are going to be the last 2 spots in the rotation. This team is really good. Can we win in our final season? All right, so we are negative 221 million in debt, or 221 million in debt. We got Anderson, Booker, Bridges, Jackson Jr., Aiden. Shout out to the 2018 draft class with our 3, 4, and 5. Johnson, Murphy, Mara, and Taylor off the bench. We're going to do just that. 17 minutes a night to each of them. 23 to Murphy. 28 to Johnson's good. 32 to Aiden. 32 to Jackson. I would like to get Bridges more minutes. Maybe we'll do 26 to Cam Johnson. Maybe we'll do 31 to the front court. We could do 30 to Bridges and then 31 to Henderson. System proficiencies, 4.5, star pace and space. This team's got to be able to go all the way. So Darius Garland is your MVP. Yeah, he wins like the second most MVPs behind Luka Doncic. Tyler Hero is your 6th man of the year. Jalen Suggs most improved. He's in Charlotte now. No Phoenix Suns on an all-NBA team. We do get Triple J on all defensive second team though. Brevin Taylor all rookie second team. And we were the 6th seed. How? With this roster, Scoot Henderson, Devin Booker, McKelvey, that doesn't make any sense. Like the bench is actually pretty solid. And that makes no sense to me. Maybe it's just not gelling well. I don't really know. But like we have an elite front court. We have one of the best perimeter defenders in the league in his prime. We have one of the best shooting guard scorers in the league in his prime. We have a great young point guard. Solid bench. I don't really get it. So we are taking on the 3-seeded Timberwolves. Devin Booker facing his friend, Karl-Anthony Towns. They also have Jalen Brunson now. Bridges versus Brunson. 2018 Nova guys or draft class guys. We do lose by 4 in game 1. Damn, are we really going to be bounced in round 1 again? This might be my most embarrassing rebuild yet. Great game from Scoot Henderson, keeping us alive in the series. We take a 2-1 lead by 30 points. See, this is what we can do, man. This is what we can do. Let's go up 3-1. Let's go. All right, are we going to be pulling off the upset? Hey, maybe just the lower seeds end up winning. As KCP had 17 points in 7 minutes. What? All right, well, he went off. And, okay, 3-2. We lose by 3. I mean, it wasn't Minnesota. Can we please win Game 6? Yes. Okay, so we advance. We pull off the upset. We finally win a playoff series. It's pretty relieving. Now, we're taking on the Lakers, who don't have Chris Paul or LeBron anymore, but they do have Tatum and AD. Okay, they got DeMar DeRozan. He went back home to LA or Cali. And then we end up blowing them out in game 1. Scoot Henderson were 27. Tatum did not play very well. Same with AD. AD played all right. We take a 2-0 lead. I mean, Scoot Henderson is really balling out in these playoffs at this coming out party. They are the 7th seed, though, so I guess we are the favorite. Booker and Henderson combined for 48. And we end up... Okay. Let's gentleman sweep them. Booker with 37, please. Okay, don't do this. Okay. We win in 6. That scared me. I really thought that we were going to blow a 3-0 lead. Game 5, we ended up losing just by 2 points. 80 had a monster game after I called him out. But then we beat him by 45. Henderson, man, he's been killing it in the playoffs. But now we have to take on the Memphis Grizzlies, who were so good in the sim with John Morant. Luckily, we did steal Triple J from them. Their team, I mean, they do have Domantas Sabonis, but it's not great. No more Dylan Brooks, no more Triple J, no more Desmond Bane, and we take a Game 1 victory. How are we the 6th seed if we're going to maybe be going to the finals? We're up 2-0, blow them out in Memphis. Game 3, we pick up the victory. We're up 3-0. Just don't blow a 3-0 lead, please. And we sweep them. Sweep them. Jaylen Brown is your conference finals MVP for the Sixers and Triple J for us. And thank you, Philly, for beating Cleveland. I did not want to face them at all. Their team looks a little bit different now. Josh Hart, another guy that went to Nova. Can the Suns beat the Sixers? We win game 1, blow them out. Booker with 42 and 10. Henderson had a great game. Aiden, 8 assists. He's averaging almost 4 here in the playoffs. Game 2, we pick up the victory by 23 points. 21 points in 21 minutes for Trey Murphy. He hit 7 threes. All right, let's win game number 3. Nope, we end up losing it. I didn't mean to press Simcast Live. All right, so I wanted to check out the box score. We got blown out at Wells Fargo Center. All right, game 4, we end up winning. We're up 3-1. Booker with 35 and 7. Henderson 23, 2 and 12. We 1 and 6, swept. Are we gonna maybe win in 5? Nope. Are we gonna win our 3rd series in 6? Please don't let them force a game 7. And we're going to a game 7. All right, here's the video. We lost by 20. I mean, Jaylen Brown and Embiid is a very fun duo. And Tatum's in LA. Maybe the Celtics aren't that good. Game 7, can we please win? I don't want to end the video off on a sour note. I want to win a title, please. Come on. All right. It's very close. We're tied 84 apiece. Booker's having a great game. He's been incredible for us in the playoffs. 57 from 3. Cameron Johnson has 18 points. He's not missing any threes. He's hit 6 so far. All right. Come on. Let's win this game, please. Come on. Oh, we're down by 3 with 5 minutes to go. I don't love our odds. I mean, Embiid is 18 and 10. We're up by 3. Okay, 1 minute and 12 left. Can we pick up the victory? Oh, okay, we're up by 6 with 48 seconds. I'd rather be us than them right now. So let's slow this down a little bit. All right, 4-point lead, 7-point lead with 13 seconds left. And the Phoenix, oh my God, are we choking? Nope. We end up winning by 7. Devin Booker is definitely going to be your finals MVP. Boom, 29 points. He shot 52 from 3 and 60 from the field. Us being the 6th seed going into the playoffs scared me, but we end up winning it all. We had 3 90s, basically a 4th like by the start of next year. Yeah, player progression. He might even be like a 93. That's why I got to get Scoot Henderson. Hope you guys did enjoy the Suns rebuild though. I don't know where they're going to end up next year. I think they will be hovering around like the 3 or the 4 seed. Maybe they are the 2 seed. I do think that they have some depth problems. So if Booker or Aiden or Chris Paul gets hurt, it's gonna hurt them. Let me know what you guys think down below. Hope you guys did enjoy. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.